Welcome back to the channel. I have been chasing some hesitation demons, let's call them. Pretty straightforward job. Famous last words, of course.
What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Nick. This is Pursuit of Something. Progress is perfection around here, and today I've got another Honda Element video for you. I've been trying to get my Honda Element back on the road back on the road and reliable for quite some time. It sat for over a year. Honestly, it sat for quite a while, and then I drove it for a little bit. It sat again. I'm back in it, and this is, I think, video 4. I've done like the alternator, I've done the radiator, I've done the engine mounts, and I've been chasing a bug for the last few months, really. And that is this weird little hesitation that I feel. Most of the time it's on the freeway, but sometimes it's just under load, so like you're going up hills or maybe you're getting on it a little bit. And it's just ever so slight, and I couldn't figure out quite what it was. So recently, I had a friend take some time to look it over, see what was going on. He did a valve adjustment for me too while he was under there. He suggested that I swap out the coils. So in this video, I'm going to do that. We'll see if that makes a difference. Because basically, in order for me to do all the other things on the Element, the camper build out, the stereo system, hopefully a Mac Mini in there, I'm kind of like shooting for the stars with this build. But really, at 240,000 plus miles, I need to make sure that the engine itself and everything connected to it basically is in the best shape it can be before I start loading it up with things that may or may not need to be removed or dealt with. You know how it goes. So let's get into it. Hope you enjoy this video. Swapping out the coils on the Element and seeing if we can get rid of that hesitation.
As with most of these videos, just start by disconnecting the battery, so you don't electrocute yourself or ruin the car, anything like that. Pretty simple. Pull these 4 bolts, nuts off. You don't really need a impact driver to do it, but it was the first thing I grabbed, so I just went with it. Take the little plastic cover off. Now you can see the coils. Let's see if I can get you a good spot to watch this. Now you're just taking this, and this, loosening them up. You'll be able to kind of wiggle them free. You'll obviously need a deep socket for these two. I'm a RockAuto fan. NGK prices were by far the best there. I will put it on the screen here. I don't have it in front of me how much I paid for it, but I think it was about $130 for the full set of 4 coils. There's part number if you want it. Wow, RockAuto, you didn't even send me a magnet? I'm pretty sure that NGK is the original manufacturer of the coils on Elements. It might be Denso, but both of them make a ton of the OEM product. This is as close as you're going to get without hunting down original OEM parts, which normally I would love to do, but doesn't really make sense for me financially right now, and these are probably discontinued anyway. These come up pretty easily. You can just squeeze these, disconnect them. Probably easier with two hands and not recording, but there we go. Definitely looking a little old. Oh, there you go. Denso was the original manufacturer, not NGK, but good enough. Same, about the same. Pretty straightforward job. Famous last words, of course, but let's see. All right, let's see if this works. Everything is back together. It is something I'm gonna have to drive and drive for a little while to tell, but I'll maybe update in a future video. But as long as it starts, I should be okay. I mean, I guess that's good, right? The older these cars get, the more they give you unnecessary worry. But sounds pretty good, feels pretty good. I hope that that's it. I still got one more check engine light to deal with before I can get it re-registered and smogged, which is coming up really soon, so I'll be doing that in future videos. I've got some other videos that are coming out probably in between and during all of this stuff, because I like to do some of the news type stuff versus doing all the work on my car. So if you like one style versus the other, there's choices for you on the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you maybe learned how to change your coils if you need to, and I don't know. I hope you have a great day. Drive yourself happy. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.